Hi sis. Okay, so today we're going to use Corel Paintshop Pro, and we are going to turn a color photograph first into a black photograph, black and white, and then we're going to pick out a piece of it to colorize. I think it's called isolate. So let's open our photo. Up here you see edit, adjust, and manage. Click on manage. Get your photo. This is the one that I'm going to do. Click back to edit, and there's your photograph. Okay, before I even get started, I'm going to crop out some of this photo because there's a piece in here that I'm not really happy with, and it's this person with the oxygen tank. So I'm going to get rid of it and click on the X here. Okay, so you have a background layer here, and right click on it, select duplicate, and now you have copy of background and background. We're only going to be working with the copy of the background, and what we're going to do is we're going to change this layer to black and white. So go up to effects, click on photo effects, and go down to black and white film. Use the default settings, and there we go. Now you've got the black and white photograph sitting on top of the color photograph, and we're going to erase portions of this black and white photograph, which will allow the color below to come through. So that's our technique. Go over to the left side here and click on your eraser tool. If you click on the down arrow, you've got eraser and background eraser. You just want eraser. Up here, make sure your hardness is between 50 and 70. You want to decide what brush you want to use, round, this is the round one, or square. Here's the square one. I like the round one. And then you gotta choose, a size of brush. You can get really big like this, or you can go small, more manageable. I like to zoom in on the photograph so I can see way back here into this corner. And I'm going to need a very small brush for that area back there to start with and to get around that pole. So I'm going to go way down here. That's a little too small. That's about right. And I'm just going to start dragging my brush around, and that will bring the color from the bottom layer through to the top. And I don't want to colorize the table, just the fruit and the box that it sits in. So there's that piece, and then I want to come around this area and try to be careful not to get that pole. If you mess up, like, oops, uh-oh, just hit Control Z and it will get rid of it. So start over and carefully sliding along this area that I don't want. As you can see, the edge of it is actually coloring. And that piece is going to be okay because, again, this photograph is so small right there that you're really not going to see it. So now that I got the hard area done, I'm going to increase my brush size so I can do a bigger area this at once. Getting the middle section here, it picks up all that lovely color from the bottom layer. And then I'm going to reduce the size of my brush again and come up here and get the back side. I want that fruit, I want the box top or the box sides here. I don't want to get the boxes on the other side of the bench or table. Get the sides here. Move the photo down a little so I can see better. The sides of the box. Get this side over here. And every now and again, just lift up and then start dragging again. So if you do make a mistake, your Control Z won't wipe out all of your work at once. See, like that was a mistake right there. You can see it. So Control Z and Control C, and it's done. Very easy to fix. Just making sure I got all of this. I think I do. And here you can click the bottom layer, just click the eyeball and you can see how much of that top photograph you've actually erased. Now see here, there's a huge section that I missed. So I can go right over it. This is a good way to tell if you've missed anything. And then bring it visible again, and there you go. Zoom back out on it. The two layers I want to merge, so right click on the selected layer, merge, merge visible. And now I want to export it. I'm going to use PNG, but you can use any one that you want. Use the default settings. Now I'm going to name it. I've already done this a couple of times in practicing, so I'm going to name this TB. Save it, and you're done.